Hello, my name is Chris, and today I want to talk to you about creating your own smoke-free self-care sanctuary, which is a place that you can escape to and actually enjoy spending your time in when you have to ride out the worst that quitting smoking has to throw at you. When you have to ride out those wicked cravings, when you have to ride out those withdrawals, or when you just need to get the heck away from someone in your house who is smoking and driving you crazy. If you watch my recent video about surviving the COVID-19 lockdown with a smoker, this idea of a smoke-free sanctuary might be familiar to you. I mentioned it then, and then my friend Katie came along and she called it a self-care sanctuary, and I loved that so much that I stole it. Thank you so much, Katie. And so I'm going to call this a smoke-free self-care sanctuary. And the more I started to think about this idea, the more it started to occur to me that you don't have to be locked down because of the pandemic to make use of this sanctuary. This is the kind of thing that can be so useful to you no matter what your quit smoking journey is like. So today I wanted to revisit this idea in a little bit more detail. And I want to explain to you what the heck a smoke-free self-care sanctuary is. I want to explain to you why it might be useful, and I want to offer a few suggestions of things that you may want to include. So what is this thing that I keep talking about? A smoke-free sanctuary, a self-care sanctuary, is a physical place in your house or your garden or in one of your outbuildings like a shed or a garage that you mindfully and purposefully create and fill with all the things that can help you ride out those stressful, tense times that come for many of us when we quit smoking, and even afterwards once we've quit smoking. It's a place that you will actively enjoy spending your time. It isn't a case of, oh my goodness, I'm craving a cigarette, now I have to go and sit in the corner. Or, oh my goodness, this person in my life is smoking and it's driving me crazy. Now I have to go and lock myself in the bathroom till it's over. It isn't that. It is, oh, here's a craving. Awesome. This is a great excuse to go to that sanctuary in my house that is just for me and that is filled with all the things that make me feel good. It is about creating a space where if someone does light up a cigarette, it's like, excellent, you go ahead and smoke. I'm going over there to this wonderful place where I can have a bath or play my guitar or watch a film or do a hobby or whatever it may be. It's a place that is filled with all of the things that make you feel good, that make your soul feel nourished, that just help you get through those tense times in such a way that when the tense times come, you're like, yeah, okay, I know exactly what to do. Originally, like I said, I came up with this idea as a way to help people who are stuck inside the house with a smoker. Normally, I'd say, okay, if you have to go into an environment where there are other smokers, just have an escape plan. Go outside, go home, go whatever it is. But if you are already home and there is someone there who is smoking and they just seem completely oblivious to the impact that their smoking is having on your quit, then that can be a real struggle. And the thing is that no matter how much we would possibly like to, we can't change other people's behavior, but we can change our own. So instead of someone lighting up a cigarette and us sitting there feeling miserable about it and being like, why the heck doesn't this person understand what they are doing to me? We can be like, well, do you know what? I can't do anything about them, but I can do something about me. So if they're going to smoke, I'm going to go to this place that is just mine, belongs to me. And I'm actually looking forward to their next cigarette because now I get to go to this place. But you don't even have to have someone in your life who is smoking to make use of this. I remember when I was quitting smoking, one of the worst things wasn't even the cravings itself. It was that feeling of powerlessness and not knowing what to do when a craving came on. Oh my goodness, I'm craving a cigarette. I've got all these withdrawals and it's consuming me. And I just kind of stand there going like that, like I don't know what to do. Oh my goodness. And the stress of not knowing what to do to deal with this craving added to the stress of the craving itself and drove me right up the wall, like literally right up this wall here. Or maybe it was that one over there. So this thing of like, I don't know what to do can add to our stress. Whereas when we have a smoke-free sanctuary, when we have a designated space that we can go to, we no longer have to think, I'm craving, what am I going to do? We just think, okay, I'm craving, I know exactly what to do. I'm going to this corner, to this room, to this shed, to this garage, to this bathroom. I'm going to go there and I'm going to get my stuff out that makes me feel good, and I'm just going to spend as much time there as I need to. Okay, so where are we supposed to create this space? Ideally, it would be somewhere where you can go uninterrupted, a place that is just yours and yours alone. That might be a part of your living room, might be your bedroom, might be a garage or a shed. If you have one of those, you can just completely make it your own. If not, it could be just a part of a room. Maybe you just have a corner of one room with your chair and your candles and your books and your crochet and your whatever. Could even be the bathroom. It really could. I said this in the lockdown video about if you live with a smoker and the smoking in the bedroom and the smoking in the living room and the smoking everywhere, I'm going to bet that they're not smoking in the bathroom, at least not while you're in there. So if you have to, you can make the bathroom your sanctuary. And yeah, I know that's a bit like saying, look, if someone's smoking, go into the bathroom and wait it out, which sounds kind of miserable. But if you create this sanctuary in the way that I'm explaining, or the way I'm hoping I'm explaining, then it's not a case of, oh no, I have to go and sit in the bathroom. It's, oh yeah, I get to go and pamper myself with all my amazing bath stuff. I get to have a shower and a scrub, or just, and play some music or whatever it may be. And okay, if you're not the kind of candles and having a bath person, maybe it's you get a small tablet that you can, I don't know, sit and watch a game of football or the UFC or a movie or your favorite TV show. Maybe you fill it with your favorite books. Maybe you fill it with a book called Quit Smoking and Be Happy by this really handsome blonde guy you met on YouTube. Maybe you fill it with a hobby. You fill it, I put my guitar in there, absolutely. I'd still suck at it, but it would be there and I enjoy playing it and it relaxes the heck out of me. You might be a knitter, you might get those things that, the colouring books that got really popular at one point, you might do that. You might take, your phone and some earphones and listen to a podcast or listen to some relaxing music and meditate. The possibilities really are endless. Only you know for yourself what you would put in your sanctuary. The way I've been thinking about this over and over, it's like, if I had absolute free reign to just fill one space, one designated space with all the things that nourish my soul and make me happy, what would they be? And then I fill them up. And then the next time I'm stressed, the next time something's going wrong, I can just go to there and just really take care of myself. And that's what it comes down to, is taking care of yourself. So I won't recommend filling it with junk food and alcohol and things like that, but fill it with things that help you to really take care of yourself so that you can ride through this. And you might have started feeling tense, feeling stressed, craving the heck out of a cigarette. By the time you come out of this space, you're like, oh my goodness, I needed that. That was so good. I've mentioned candles a lot. And there's a point to this beyond just light a candle for the sake of lighting a candle. Particularly if you are living in a house where someone else is smoking. I would personally recommend creating your sanctuary as far away from where they smoke as possible. If they always smoke at the kitchen door, then maybe you go upstairs and onto the opposite side of the house, and that's where you create your sanctuary. But if that's not necessarily possible, and if no matter where you go in the house you can still smell the smoke, then you light a scented candle, or you light incense or something like that to just mask that smell so it's not even bothering you. And the good thing about this is not just that it helps us escape when people are smoking. It's not just that it helps us to ride out those cravings by giving us somewhere that we look forward to going. Way into the future, when quitting smoking is no longer an issue for us, when we are happy, healthy non-smokers, retaining that sanctuary can help us get through all manner of stresses and pressures and trials and tribulations and tragedies and all kinds of things. We have a bad day at work and, otherwise we'd just be at work going, oh my God, this is terrible. I'm having the worst day ever. Whereas if we have this sanctuary waiting for us at home, we can be like, do you know what? I'm having a tough day, but it's okay because I know that I will be clocking off in a few hours and I can go the heck home and I can dive into my sanctuary, light my candles, read my book, watch my favorite TV show, do whatever nourishes my soul. It's one of those things that works for us long after we've quit smoking. Hope that was helpful. I hope that's just at least giving you something to think about. If you do decide to create your own smoke-free sanctuary, I would love to see it, or at least to hear about it. Come and let me know how you are getting on in the comments below. Come and share your smoke-free self-care sanctuaries with us in our Quit Smoking support group on Facebook, which is facebook.com/groups/finding-freedom1. And of course, yes, I did write a book. It is called Quit Smoking and Be Happy, and you can buy it in print and ebook forms from Amazon and Google Play. All the links are in the description below, or go to chrisscoyles.com/book. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.